Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Encik Muhammad Zaki bin Muhammad Yaya. My name is Khairunisa binti Mota and my matrix number is 01DPM20F2016 and I'm from DPM 3K1. So as you can see, this is my graph. And I pick a graph from proton monthly sales from 2020 until April 2021. So what is Proton? Proton is Proton Holding Berhad. It's a Malaysian automotive company and automobile corporation active in automobile design, manufacturing, distribution and sales. Proton was established in 1985 as Malaysia's sole national budget car company until the advent of Perdua in 1993. The company is headquartered in Shah Alam, Selangor and operate additional facility at Proton City, Perak. Proton is Malay acronym for Perusahaan Automobil Nasional. So this is my graph. So my graph pattern is there up and down for each month. But before I go any further, let's find about a little bit of information contained in the graph. So this is my graph. The pattern of my graph is there up and down for each month. But before I go any further, let's find about a little bit of information contained in the graph. I use a bar graph for my presentation today. And at the top of the graph is the title of this graph, which is Proton Monthly Sale from 2020 until April 2021. Okay, on the left of the graph is the vertical axis, which is the number of units sold for each month, while at the bottom is the horizontal axis, showing the month from January 2020 to April 2021. So as we can see, the number of units for January 2021 stood at 8,506 units. And the highest number of units sold was in April at 15,017 units. And in April 2020, only 22 units were sold. This indicates that April 2020 was the lowest number for the number of units sold. You can see in February the number of units sold slightly rise by 9,974 units sold. And there was a dramatic drop by 3,277 in March 2020 and 22 units in April 2020. In May 2020, the graph showed a good improvement for 3 consecutive months. A total of 5,676 units were sold in May 2020, 9,623 units in June 2020, and 13,216 units in July 2020. In the next 4 months, the graph showed a not so good trend with little ups and downs. As we can see, in August 2020, there was a decrease of 1,838 units from last July, and there was an increase of 557 units, and there was an increase of only 19 units for November and continue to increase by 1,895 units in December 2020. But in January 2021, there was a significantly decrease of only 5,964 units sold compared to December 2020. And in February, the number of units sold increased dramatically over the 3 months to April 2021 by 11,873 in February 2021 and increased by 14,989 units in March 2021 and increased slightly increased by 15,017 in April 2021 and that's mean in April 2021 there was a peak by 15,017 units along 2020 until April 2021. So the conclusion is the company note that April also saw Proton holding a groundbreaking ceremony for a new stamping plant at its Tanjung Malim factory. The 200 million facility, it says, is expected to become operational by the third quarter of 2022 and will allow the company to stamp out much larger pieces of body panels. As Proton sales and distribution arm, Proton ADA views the investment in the new stamping plant as a positive development. The benefit of improved production volumes, lower costs, and increased quality will allow us to increase sales exponentially, both domestically and abroad, which will drive the company towards achieving its state long-term goals.